Address and assess your mistakes in a calendar-columnar manner. Welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets. Weekend edition. On today's episode, we're going to talk about how to approach your mistakes. Yes, mistakes suck, okay? They seclude you, they make you feel alone, they make you feel scared of losing your job, but do not fear, they're going to happen. We're going to show how to learn from it and how to address them. But first, this channel is a channel for people who want to be completely self-employed. As you hear this video, and as somebody who was 100% self-employed and has been so for years, these tips really work in real life and will help you to quit your job that you hate. We could surmise that most people watching this video don't like their job or want to control their destiny to a higher degree. You can do all those things, okay? And it's nice to do your own thing and make money from your own ideas. Anyways, let's get back to the meat of the video. And in these videos, you can learn tips, tricks, and techniques that are going to help you get to where you're trying to go, okay? Can't speak today for whatever reason. We're going to be better the rest of this video. Anyways, so address and assess your mistakes in calendar-columnar manner. So the first thing you got to do is address your mistakes. Was looking at the past 3 mistakes that I made at work, and 2 of them were forgetting something, and 1 of them was procrastination. This is the first reason why you want to put your mistakes in a calendar-columnar manner, because you want to see the last time you made mistakes. You want to see the frequency at which you make your mistakes, and then you want to see the character of those mistakes. What types of mistakes you're making. Just from those 3, my most recent 3, that shows that there is a lack of awareness. I'm forgetting something and I'm procrastinating. Those are the nature of my mistakes. Okay, we're all going to make mistakes, and we all have areas in which we can improve, but also too, stay tuned for the very end for a surprise for this video, is that mistakes can be very costly. Okay, they can be costly to your self-esteem. They can be costly to how your employer sees you. What you really want to do is make as little mistakes as possible. Yes, nobody's perfect except Jesus, but you really want to try to be as pristine and perfect as you possibly can on a daily basis, so that people will just be like, this guy's going to get it right almost every time. Yes, and the thing is, most people you work with are going to expect perfection from you at a very low price. Yeah, it's hard. And that's just the start of a bevy of things that you're going to have to do with being self-employed that we'll talk about in these videos. But this video is to help you, not to scare you or overwhelm you, okay? So when you look at your mistakes by frequency and by character, you learn more about yourself. That's why you want to address first and assess your mistakes in a calendar-columnar manner, so you can grow as a person. To where the next time you make a mistake, so basically, hopefully you're not making mistakes every day unless you're learning. If you just started your job and you're learning, don't feel bad making mistakes. I'm talking about people where you've been there longer than 2-3 months and you know the job and you're making little mistakes. And a lot of mistakes you're going to make are going to be attention to detail. You just put something wrong or don't put something, and that means you just have to pay attention more. But as I was saying personally, the mistakes were lack of awareness and procrastination. Okay. And so as you go on, you can see and learn more about yourself, because mistakes tell you a lot about yourself. Okay? That's why it's good to track things. It's good to track things like your time. You can see if you're a hard worker, if you're lazy, by how many hours you work per week. You know, you can see how high your awareness is. And when you're forgetting things, that means you're, like, in this personal case, when you forget things, it shows that you're stressed out. You ever notice how you don't forget stuff when you're not stressed out? You remember most things when you're just in a clear, happy mood. You want to be that way at work, but our society teaches us that stress is, we conflate stress with working hard, and that's just not the case. You'll get more done, be happier, and be more productive, and just have a more enjoyable day if you're not stressed out. Okay, so write down your mistakes in the calendar-columnar manner. They'll teach you a lot about yourself and protect you from getting fired and help your business succeed. Like when I first started out and I wasn't making that much money, I was kind of frustrated. I was like, how come I can't make money just because I was making so many mistakes. Little tiny mistakes. Like they expected 100% from me, I would be like 97. I would do good, but every now and then I make a mistake where it's just like, it gets to a point where you make mistakes consistently enough, they'll fire you. Self-employment, you got 3 mistakes in a row, and you're on the chopping block. So it's a very, very high standard. It's a standard tantamount to probably being like an NFL quarterback. You probably got 3 interceptions and you're going to get benched. Or any combination of 3 bad things you do, you're probably going to get in trouble. So that's how it is being self-employed. It's cutthroat, but you also get amazing freedom. So you got to take the good with the bad. But yeah, addressing and assessing your mistakes. And they also keep you humble. That's a good thing too about nobody enjoys making mistakes, but they keep you humble. Okay, and they keep you motivated for the next one. And you can see how often you make a mistake. So if you're making a mistake every 2 weeks, try to make a mistake once a month, and then once a quarter, and then you get to the point where you're at that elite level and you're making mistakes once every 6 months. You're in robot mode at that point, where you're the best in your company, because that's one way to stick out. Yes, making mistakes may suck. It may seclude you. Okay, it may scare you, scare losing your job, but it can secure your promotion. If you don't make mistakes, you will stick out. Because people are like, hey, this guy never makes mistakes. And deep down, who want that? They want somebody who's perfect. Deep down, every company wants Jesus. They want somebody who's perfect and spotless and only brings solutions. Doesn't exist though. Okay. But hope you got something of value from this video. I'm sure you did. But assess and address your mistakes in a calendar-columnar manner as they come up. So when you make a mistake and you write it down, that's when you assess everything. You don't look at it every day. You do it ad hoc. Okay. So you want to do these. You want to address your mistakes on an ad hoc basis. When you make a mistake, and look over and be like, and make sure you're not making the same mistake twice. Okay, this is a secret. This is a secret. Okay, and it will help you to keep your job, to make more money faster. Okay, it's oftentimes the little things holding you back, and mistakes will hold you back from more clients. And oftentimes in a good way, because you make too many mistakes, you can get in trouble for malpractice, and you're getting sued, and your business is dying, and you will get fired if you make too many mistakes. And it's hard. When I was young, I worked with a lady. She was very gracious with me. I'll make a lot of mistakes, and she was just like, she literally was like, you can't be self-employed and make all these mistakes. And I was just like, damn. Like, I couldn't argue with it. So I was just like, I had to change, and I did. It's hard, but you want to get to a point where people don't have to check over your work. Okay, and this leads to say surprises. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Work on yourself to stop making as many mistakes. The less mistakes you make, the more money you'll make. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. The less mistakes you make, the more money you're gonna make. Okay, this is a secret. Adopt it, learn it, internalize it, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Okay, and remember, lastly, is always unsuccessful people make decisions based on current situation, but you hopefully make decisions based on where you want to be. Okay. Address your mistakes in a calendar-columnar manner, okay? And be successful in your business. Bye.